This AI automation scrapes entire directories in just minutes. And I'm going to show you step by step how you can build something like this for whatever site or directory you want to scrape. So today we'll be scraping this 0 directory of businesses. So the use case here is I might be targeting accounting firms and I want to target accountants and bookkeepers in California. So I'll search this and then I find that there are 208 results, but it's sort of shown on different pages and each page only shows roughly 10 results. And you can see that I can sort of click through each of the pages here, but there's no easy way to scrape it in one single request. So what you first need to do here is really look in the URL, and usually there will be some sort of page number parameter in the URL, and you need to identify that. This will be very important as we build the AI automation. So jumping into make.com right now, it all starts with the repeater. So what this repeater will do is it will sort of count up from 1. And for this example, I'm just counting up to 2, but realistically, because you need to sort of see how many pages you're scraping and count up to that. So given that there are 208 pages and each page shows roughly 10 results, I will need to count up to roughly 21. But for this example, I'm only going to count up to 2, otherwise we're going to get stuck running this automation before this TikTok ends. So that's sort of step 1. Figure out the page number URL here, put in a repeater, and then use a tool like Dumpling AI that can scrape the HTML off the page. So I pasted in the URL. So if I paste in just the URL here, you can see that right now the page number is 4, but instead of 4, I want this to be the iterator. So what this will do is basically every time the repeater runs, it will go up. So it'll go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 21, whatever it is. I want to turn off clean data because I want all the data on that page and there's not too much noise at the moment. Next step, I'm going to use ChatGPT to extract all the links on that page. So what this will do is just give me the 10 URLs on this page to the individual accounting firm detail pages, right? So just give me 10 of these links for each page that I iterate through. From here, I'm going to iterate through all of those links. So for each page, I'm going to get 10 links and there's 21 pages in total. So there's going to be a 210 roughly pages that I'll be scraping. And for this, I'm going to be using the extract module in Dumpling AI. And what I'll be doing here is really depends on what you want, right? For me, I just want the name of the firm, their website, and I think I got their address as well. So depending on what you want from the page, you can just type it in here as the data that you want. And I'm just passing in the URL of the individual pages, and I'm just passing in the value from the iterator. From here, I'm just going to turn it into a array, and that's just because I want to save operations in make.com before I save it all into Google Sheets. So that's how you scrape directories or any sort of website where there are multiple pages. You need to figure out a way to iterate through the URLs before you can scrape it. And then you can use a combination of tools to scrape the URLs from each listing page and then an extraction tool to extract the data from each detail page. If you want the template for this, there's a link in my bio to get the template so you can reproduce this yourself.